with you know what I mean? And you know, from the South, from the deep South, you know what I mean? Slavery and shit like that, segregation and shit like that. You had to, you could, if you didn't have, like, it was they high. Like Jay say, because it was too much for a soul man to cut through. You know what I mean? So, but when you coming from a place like that and you doing more, because she does a whole lot more than rap. See, I do more than rap, and it's expected. It's expected because motherfuckers from my city be like, now you coming around. Now you know we deep, we Creole, we, you know what I mean? They don't really understand that. I kick balls and sit, they don't understand that. They understand that, baby, you gotta know that I'm just, you know what I mean? But when you find somebody like Sweetheart that could do that, and don't come from them, ain't from there, that's crazy, because I hate New York. I'm sorry, y'all.
I know you do.
Like, not the people. Not the people, just the place. Like, I don't have good luck with that place.
It ain't don't even New York police.
It ain't even a no, that's what I'm trying to say. It's deeper than that. Nobody don't know. I finally get to explain it. It's not the cops. Okay. I just don't like, every time I'm there, something bad happens.
It's a bad vibe.
Like, I was there for 9/11.
Wow.
That's like, I was like, I don't like, I remember I was asleep. My mom called me. I'm in the room. She screams like, y'all okay? Where y'all at? I'm like, what is wrong? We is straight. What is wrong with you? She like, boy, planes hitting buildings out there. Mm-hmm. What building y'all in? I'm like, planes hitting buildings. Cause she like, cut the news on. I cut the news on. Oh, nigga, I look right at the news. I'm like, oh, I see. I'm like, that's some crazy shit. And she like, but they ain't show it yet. She like, just keep watching. They gonna show it. And I'm like, oh, there it go. It's about to show right now. Boom. And I'm like, yeah, I saw that. Like, you said they just hit one building. She like, yeah. She was like, they did. She cut it. She's like, oh, they didn't hit two. I like, oh, so I actually saw the other one.
What happened? It
happened. So I go tell baby, everybody panicking. We just get all our shit, pack all our shit, get on the bus like, fuck me, yo, get out of here. When they stop us and told you can't leave the state. Oh my God, what? Y'all tell me y'all got terrorists and we can't leave? What kind of shit is this? Like, so, and then I go out there, a girl with a teardrop and shit, talking about she might, like, you know, stalking me real heavy and shit. That shit was scary.
Wow, a New York chick was stalking you?
Yeah. Like, she put silver paper in my, like, gold paper in my.
She did not.
I promise to God.
Wow.
Yeah, she, like, actually, right now, like, shout out to her. Like, 'cause she went so hard behind us. Real rap, this girl. She went so hard behind us, she now has an intern job at Universal. And we just saw, this was years, like she been...
Persistence pays off, so
nigga,
shout out to you, you a bad bitch.
When I say this, like juvenile days.
Wow.
So like, when I went to Universal recently, it was like, I was like, oh shit, like what the fuck is she doing? And she like, no way. And she talks so much like that New York shit. Like, Quang, nah nigga, I work here, nah nigga.
I do not talk like that.
I was like, damn, believe that.
Believe that. And we don't say here, we say here.
I say here too.
But sometimes you make the R.
No, y'all, no, I'm sorry, okay. We gonna work it out. But like I said though, yeah, nah, I'm just fucking around. I fucks with New York. The people from there are real cool. Not the people that be walking on the street, don't bump into them or nothing, don't speak to them, they don't speak. You know, I'm from the South, hospitality, we be cooking, you want something, baby? We say be careful when you leave. Aww. People be like, why? I'm like, you know, but... I fucks with New York.
We fuck with you too, Weezy.
I fucks with y'all, but not the lady New York. I fucks with New York though. Not the chick. I don't really feel her.
Shout out to New York. That's my girl.
You know her? Oh, shout out to my bad. She cool. Yeah, she cool. Nah, she cool. I respect her. She get her.
Crazy.
I respect her.
You did say a line, I think.
I never said nothing about her. I never said a line.
Did you say something tonight?
You probably. I said. I won't. I said. I don't save no hoes, no Flavor Flav.
That's exactly what I'm trying to think. Okay. Yeah.
I ain't say New York. I respect how she be getting it though, cause I saw an episode and she did one of them. She started crying like. I was like, damn, she faking so. But
yeah,
it was
she do be faking some damn tears
I was like, get yours, man. Get yours. Like, them motherfuckers want you to be, they won't pay you to do stupid shit like that. Won't do that shit.
Exactly.
Because I'm looking, I'm like, this motherfucker really is playing. Like, acting like a nigga talking about somebody dead. She still faking. She in the smoking. So when she kissed homie.
Who, the Midget Mac?
You know, I know him. No, he
You
from
know him?
Florida. He from out here.
Stop
He
playing.
he promotes shows in this big club out here. Not in Miami, but in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah, he promotes shows and shit. He done promoted, like, he done got me down plenty of times.
Midget
He'll
Mac.
be MCing that motherfucker and that, like, you know. Yeah.
Wow.
That nigga, that's what the ratings was so high when that nigga went in that motherfucker. Everybody knew him. He
I
always
like
been like the
him.
nigga he is. Like, yeah, even in the clubs, he a good nigga.
Shout out to Midget Mac.
Yeah. He cool as shit. Yeah. But yeah, though, like I said, Young Money, man. Nicki Minaj, Young Money, Cash Money, Dirty Money, it's all money. If it ain't money, it ain't shit. And if it ain't shit, it ain't me, because I am the shit. Don't you smell it?
Cute.
Would you ever do a reality show?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Nah, because that's not real. Like, what would be real if I show y'all everything? If I give y'all my private, what would I have to myself? I mean, how could I even argue with my girl? How could I tell my child something? Because she can compare everything to television. Now, because it's not real, she don't know what's real and what's fake now.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, those people that do it, I accommodate you, but I can't let you in my life like that, because shit, when you in the industry and when you do what we do, and you have people like family, relationships or whatever, that's what that person want anyway. They want what the world don't have. You know what I mean? And how can you give a person that when the world got everything?
So there's no price for that for you. That's what's up.
Oh, I've been offered plenty of times. Come on.
I mean,
What? If you hear some of the ideas they had for me, the craziest one for me was they was going to put me in a crib like Flavor. Put me in a crib with like 25 women. It was going to make me. But it was going to be in Utah where I could actually marry like more than one of them. Yeah, they.
No, they
had
did
it.
not.
Yes.
Why?
Yeah,
Who the
Yes.
hell did that?
I can't say their name due to come, you know what I mean? But yes.
Wow.
I was like, that was the cool one. I was like, well, nah, I ain't gonna. And then they was like, they was gonna separate it into, instead of me marrying like all 5 of them there, they was gonna separate it so I could have separate seasons. So, you know, one year I married one for such and such. Next year, next season, I'm looking for another one for another reason. It was like Idi Amin. Remember Idi Amin got like 5 wives, but all for different
It's like
reasons.
the Mormon.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which movie. Yeah, the HBO series. Yeah. That shit.
Yeah, the HBO, yeah. Sometimes, exactly.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, but I can't do that.
That would be crazy.
My mama was like, boy, you bet, boy. Like,
That's playing with some dangers.
you dig?
Yeah.
Like, what woman gonna take me serious after this shit get canceled?
For real.
That's true.
Exactly.
No, like,
What
will you
get
marry me?
canceled?
It's like, fuck no, nigga.
You
Me and
married?
who else? You married, nigga? Me and who else? That's my house, Frank. That's my house, Frank. Me and who else? Miss Ruby D. Shout out Miss Ruby D. Y'all know Ruby D?
No.
Frank Lucas' mom on the movie. You saw American Gangster yet?
Oh, yes.
Remember?
Okay.
Whose house is that, Frank?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
your house,
she was
Mom.
walking up to the house.
It's my house. And who else? Hey, that's one of the first, that's one of the first movies she was in that her husband ain't in. You know, her husband been in
Did he die?
I don't know if he dead. But, you know, they always in the same movie. Remember Do the Right Thing?
Yeah.
Remember she was sitting in the window and he used to be drunk. He was they called the mayor. He used to be the drunk with the that's her husband in real life. Yeah, remember, and he bought her he went and bought the flowers and put them on her. She was just sitting in the window when the place burned down. She was in the middle of the street going, no. Remember that? Yeah, that's her husband for real. Ruby D and whatever else his name. His name is such something D.
That's bugged out.
And American Gangster, I don't know if it was the first in history, but to my eyes and my knowledge, it was the first movie I ever saw her in without him in there. They always.
He was an extra or something.
Yeah, he always. That's what I'm not. It be like that. Sometimes it be she have a small like she'd be something, but you know that just cause she probably like if he doing a movie, she probably gonna come to the set every day.
Right. So
That's my husband. Now, if I could come do this, you know what I mean? Yeah, cause we need an old lady. Come here.
Poor lady.
We was watching Do the Right Thing the other day. She's so young in that motherfucker. That shit look crazy. She young in that motherfucker. Like, nigga, holla at her and do the right thing. She old as shit on American Gangster. That's my husband. She smacked her lady. Who that's that? Holla. If I don't leave a lady, you good.